in Ironman it's always only finish at the finish line. So I knew I had it in the bag at around 40 Ks, but Joe was a real competitor. It was super tough. He really made me work for it. And I think without the home crowd would not have done it. There was not much strategy today, it was just all out from the beginning. So yeah, I'm really happy, but I'm really spent now. I'm a proud Swiss today because putting up such a race in front of this scenery, I mean, can't get any better than that.
Most likely the most beautiful course I've ever done, to be honest. It was the swim and the bike was absolutely stunning. Like I really actually looked up a few times, and the run as well. The run started to hurt a little bit towards the end. I tried to, keep it controlled, but yeah, it's a start. I mean, I didn't feel really quite myself yet, but much better than a week ago. So energy was here today, especially on the bike. The legs were also coming along. So yeah, it's an absolutely spectacular course, and the crowd was really amazing. It felt so good. The energy from the people really helped.
Good for a home country race.
Oh yeah, it was a race for the soul for me today. It was really, and like for the heart. It means a lot to pick races you want to do, and I really enjoyed it today.
How was that, mate?
Oh mate, that was brutal. That was so hard. Like, I got it at 43 kilometres and I did 2:39 for the run. He must have run so fast. The bike course was alright. I managed to get away with the one guy who I didn't want to in the end, and then had a solid run, but he ran really well, and just had a better run really at the end of the day. Like, there's nothing I can do about that. I just couldn't, I couldn't go any faster. I was running, I averaged 3:43 kilometre pace, and it's just impossible to catch the gap time up.
It was pretty tough, especially the swim was very easy. I think I never had an easier swim than today. It seems like everybody was in the group, and the bike, the first lap was really hard. I think I never had such a high average for the first 90k. And then it became more like a tactical race on the second loop. There was a big attack on the last hill. Joe attacked, and I just couldn't follow. It was like maybe 15-minute gap on the top of the hill on Joe and Jan. And yeah, that was it. Then I lost contact, and I tried to fight my way back on the run, but it seemed like I cannot close the gap until like the last 5-6k. I got a second wind, and yeah, I was just flying the last 3-4k, and yeah, home crowd is definitely giving a huge support, and yeah, very happy with third place today.
I'm the most bullshit swimmer you know, so I have to make my time on the bike, which I maybe could really good manage. And then yes, the run was just very hard because well, I'm not the worst runner, but also not the best, so not in 100 years I had expected the podium.
So very shortly, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be presenting the top 3 women.
It was very beautiful. The crowd was amazing. I have never had such an amazing race with such a crowd. Yes.
Yeah, it was a really tough day, or really hard day, because the bike course was so hard. But after the swim, I was in the women's field, and that's why I fight for every race on the bike. And then the run was really hard also for me, because the legs were so heavy. And every loop I fight and I try again to keep faster, to going on. Yeah, and but it was an amazing atmosphere on the course. The people were incredible, and that's why. Thank you, Thun.
That was amazing. I mean, there were so many people encouraging me on the run course. It was also on the bike course. It was so great, you see. And yeah, I'm really sad to be at the fourth place. But I wanted to do a Swiss podium, with Daniela and Petra. But
that will be for the next time. But thank you to all the volunteers, the organizers, and the people on the roads. Thank you so much. That was incredible.
Quite rough. I had a crash like 2 months ago. I only had 3 weeks of training leading into this, and I had a stellar race. Like, I'm so pleased with this one. It's amazing what the body is capable of doing. Like, honestly, I had an awesome day out, awesome course, and so much. The crowd is just, it's awesome.
It was like the most beautiful course I've ever seen. And I still got it. I just can't believe I went 7 minutes under, and I stopped on the run twice, and for
a cup of tea?
For a cup of tea. And I spent 10 minutes on the road, and I still PR'd, which I don't even know. I don't know how I did that. I don't know. So, it's been a good day.
It was hard. It was very hard. I was struggling because even though I knew I'm not in a shape for anything, but even just finishing was hard, especially on the marathon. But I'm totally happy. I had all the emotions which I was looking for. Finish line was a dream. Was not different than when I won actually. So it was nice to have an official goodbye Ironman, and I was thinking, should I do it or not? And now I know I did the right decision to start, even though I was not, in the shape to mix something up or something. But it's not always the most important thing.